What if I told you this magical anime art wasn't drawn by a human hand? Yes, this dreamy hand-painted looking scene, that's AI. And not just any AI, we're talking about ChatGPT, teaming up with image generation models to recreate one of the most emotionally powerful art style ever made, Studio Ghibli. But here's the question we're diving into today. Can AI truly capture the soul of something so deeply human? Or are we just becoming really good at creating illusions? Hey friends, I'm Vahid and welcome to TechyVahid, the space where we explore technology, art, creativity, and how they are all starting to overlap in some really exciting and sometimes scary ways. Talking about two things that I love: the timeless storytelling of Studio Ghibli and the rise of artificial intelligence in the world of art. It's wild, right? On one side, we've got decades of hand-drawn emotion carefully crafted by human hands. And on the other side, an AI that can spit out something that looks just like it in under 30 seconds. It's insane. First, let's talk about why Ghibli matters, why this style specifically is the one people keep trying to replicate. Studio Ghibli was founded in 1985 by two visionaries, Hayao Miyazaki and Isao Takahata. But if you ask most fans, Miyazaki is the heart and soul of the studio. He is not just a director, he is a dreamer, a philosopher, a rebel in a world chasing speed and shortcuts. His stories don't follow the usual Hollywood formula. There's often no clear hero or villain, no loud lessons, just life. Beautiful, strange, emotional life. Films like Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle, Princess Mononoke, and My Neighbor Totoro have this ability to slow you down. They let you breathe. They let you notice things you might miss in chaos of real life. And every single frame is hand-drawn. Think about that. Thousands of drawings painted one by one just to capture the way wind moves through grass or how a child looks when she is daydreaming. You feel that care, that time, that intention. Now contrast that with AI. Today you can open a tool connected to ChatGPT or Midjourney, type in a girl walking through a Ghibli-style forest at dusk, and 15 seconds later you've got a beautiful image, and it's stunning. Like stupidly good. The lighting, the soft pastels, the atmosphere, it looks real. But is it? This is where the conversation gets interesting. Let me ask you something. If a machine can make something that looks like art, sounds like art, and feels like art, but doesn't feel anything itself, is it really art or is it just mimicry? And look, I'm not against AI. I actually love playing with it. I've generated scenes that I could never draw myself. Forest glowing with street lights, abandoned cities, magical skies. It's addictive. But here's the thing. Every time I create something that looks like Ghibli, I also feel a little weird about it, because I know somewhere out there a real person spent months crafting that style, learning it, developing it, feeling through it, and now the machine is remixing it in seconds. Let's be real for a second. Studio Ghibli isn't just famous because of the visuals, it's the feeling behind the visuals. It's that emotional ache you get watching Grave of Fireflies. It's that moment in Totoro where nothing suffering is happening, and yet you feel completely connected to the characters. AI doesn't know what grief is. It doesn't know what it's like to miss someone or to stand in the rain waiting for someone who might never show up. It knows patterns, color palettes, texture, but it doesn't know pain. It doesn't know love. That's the human side, and it matters. Now, let's play devil's advocate for a second. Some people argue that AI is just another tool like Paintbrush or Photoshop or musical instrument, and they're not wrong. You still need a person to type a prompt. You still need an idea, a story, a mood you want to evoke. AI doesn't wake up and say, "Today I want to make a scene about childhood loneliness." You do. The artist does. So maybe the tool isn't the problem. Maybe it's how we use it. And that's where things get a little tricky. Because right now, people are making money selling AI generated art that mimics Ghibli exact style. Prints, posters, NFTs, even merch. And as far as we know, Miyazaki didn't approve any of that. So is that still inspiration or is that exploitation? That line gets blurry fast. And it's not just Ghibli either. We've seen AI mimic Pixar, Disney, Van Gogh, Banksy, anime, video game styles, you name it. The models are trained on everything, scraped from the internet, art blog, Pinterest, Instagram, YouTube thumbnails. Most artists never gave permission. They didn't know even they were part of the dataset. Imagine spending 10 years developing your own visual style only to have it copied by a machine that doesn't even credit you. That's why a lot of artists are frustrated. Not because AI is cheating, but because it's skipping the struggle, and struggle is part of the process. When I was younger, I tried to draw anime. I was terrible at it, but that process, the frustration, the practice, the bad sketches, that means something. With AI, you skip that. You go straight to the final product. And sure, that's amazing in one way, but also it's a little hollow. Here's how I see it. AI can generate art, but only humans can generate meaning. We create because we feel, because we dream, because we remember things we can't explain. AI doesn't know what it's like to hold your grandmother's hand or to sit alone in a new country missing your hometown. But we do, and that's why our art, flawed as it may be, still hits differently. It's why a scribble from a child can make a parent cry, and why a perfect AI image might still feel empty. Now, let me be super clear. I'm not anti-AI. I actually believe it's going to open doors for millions of people. People who've never felt artistic can now create beautiful, emotional scenes using words. Kids in rural areas can visualize stories they've only had in their heads. Small indie developers can mock up environments that look like a triple game studio did them. That's amazing. That's progress. But we have to be careful, because if we're not, we'll end up drowning in style and starving for soul. We'll forget that Ghibli didn't just create a look, they created a way of seeing the world through innocence, through slowness, through reverence. And AI doesn't see the world, it just replicates the part of it we feed into it. So maybe the real challenge isn't about whether AI can replace art. Maybe the challenge is, can humans still create with heart in a world full of shortcuts? Can we slow down and feel when the machine keeps speeding up? Because art isn't just about the result, it's about the journey to get there. So here's my take. Use AI, play with it, experiment, let it inspire you, but don't forget your own voice. Don't forget that your heartbreak, your joy, your weird childhood memory, your culture, your silence, all of that is something AI will never have. And that's your superpower. Studio Ghibli taught us to slow down, to feel more, to tell stories from the heart. AI is teaching us how to generate more, faster, cheaper. They're both powerful, but they're not the same. One comes from lived experience, the other comes from code. Maybe the goal isn't to choose between them, but to find ways they can coexist. If you've ever tried AI art, or if you're planning to, let me know in the comments. What's your favorite style to play with? What prompt gave you the wildest result? And if you want me to test some of your prompts in the next video, drop them below. I'll give you the shout out. Also, if this video hits something real for you, if you've ever felt torn between loving tech and missing real human creation, go ahead and hit that like. It tells the YouTube algorithm you felt something, and it helps this message reach more people. So hit that subscribe button and make sure the bell notification is on. You're not gonna want to miss it. This channel is more than just videos to me. I've set a really personal goal to reach 100,000 subscribers in 1 year, and I know it's ambitious, but it's something I truly believe in. I'm doing everything I can to bring you real, honest, thoughtful content, not just to get views, but to actually connect with people. If you've made it this far into the video, you're one of the people who gets it. Your support, a simple subscribe, a comment, even just watching, it means more than you think. So if you want to be part of this journey from the ground up, I'd love to have you with me. Thanks for watching. I'm Vahid, this is TechyVahid, and I'll see you in the next one.